Evening all, and welcome back to Timberborn here on Lake Biwa, where there has been another update on the main branch. We are still playing on the experimental version here, so some new things may come in soon. But if you were waiting, if you were holding off for the new changes, for the power wheel changes, for the water pumps to come in, for all those experimental changes you've seen here, they're now available on the main branch. So the game should have updated, and you can play with all these things here. I'm going to stick on the experimental branch because new things will come in and we can just do fun things. Fun things. So I have done a few things off camera, nothing absolutely major. We put in a hauling post, another one here, so we've got some more haulers going around here. We have obviously got the dynamite everywhere, the TNT, the explosives. I did cut off this area here as well, left it out. I didn't like there was just one lane, so I've done it out so it's just, I thought it looked better. And the only other thing I've done is I've actually put another tapper shack here to tap into all the maples that are out here. Although there's a lot more chestnuts than there are maple trees, which is a bit annoying if I'm honest with you, because we don't have enough maple to be making the maple syrup stuff that we're making. I'm just going to go over and make sure that everything's planted is maple. Our maple syrup bakery down here is struggling for maple syrup of all things. So yeah, it's struggling a bit. So we are definitely struggling. You are barely getting any wheat flour. It makes sense though. We've got 2 wheat flour running here. The large warehouse is full of bread, but this one only has 125 maple because you use a lot of maple. I didn't realise it. I put the shack. He's harvested all these trees. All the ones you see here. Oh, there's a couple over here. He hasn't harvested yet. These are maple. Yeah. So he's going out and getting them. But he's harvested all. Oh no, actually, probably haven't been built all that long. I thought he'd harvested all the trees. From back here, you can't tell. From here, you can. Okay, so there's not much. So maybe that'll be fine. Maybe that'll be fine. That'll be okay. So the question is, what do we want to do now? So I've also put some explosives up here because I had an idea. We're going to build a second town over here. We're going to start a town over here, and it's going to be for the mine. Not that we really need the mine, because you don't actually need that many metal blocks for things, but we also want to redirect the river, so we're going to build another town up here anyway. And I was thinking, we could use this area in here for some crops. It's only going to be a small town. It's not going to be a major expansions town, but we could blow these up and fill them with water and put our spaded rock in here. We could put carrots and potatoes in here, or carrots over here, potatoes over here, whichever we want to do it, and just have like the food types that increase the length of beavers living. We also need some berries up here so that we can get some more beavers being bred. We might just put one breeding pod up here to let them breed, and just keep it going, keep it going. And then we'll just supply the mine, and we'll do something with the mine, and we'll figure it out from there. But that's kind of the plan up there. I think that's what I want to go and do with here. So let's start with explosions, because why not? There we go. Let's make that deeper, because we need to make that deeper. And then we need to change this up here as well. So other things need to be changed. This also needs to be changed. Oh, we're flooding everywhere. That makes sense. Backlash of water. It's fine. It can get out. It's just it'll be fine. Let's explode this here. Pop. Wow. Laggy kaboom. But that's fine. And we get rid of those. And we've got some more land over here for things. And we've got some more trees as well. Cool. And then let's go and explode. I don't want to do that yet. Or this. Let's explode this. Let's put in more there. I don't think we can get any closer to that. I think that is kind of our limit right now. Yeah, we are absolutely at the limit now. So we need the other town centre up here and stuff being transported. So let's unlock the distribution post and the distribution drop-off point, because we're going to need them. And I can't put them this side because we haven't built these bridges here. So it's got to be on this side. The district's got to be on this side, which is okay. It's okay. It's not a major problem. We do need to do something about the paths though, because we need to make sure we don't connect the districts together. because you're not allowed to do that. So, I mean, this is not connected up here anyway. So what I might do is I might destroy this one and make that the district area. So we'll put in a district gate there. The district gate basically divides the two up. So now if we click on this here, you'll see the line goes up to the gate and stops, and it doesn't own the other side. And then we can put a new district center in here. Up. And that's our second district. That's district 2. And it's sat there nice happily, has access to this here. Not a great deal for that, but we have an advantage. We can harvest these trees here. We can harvest these trees here because we have access to the trees via down these steps here. So we're going to change up something here. I'm going to say don't plant in those 2 areas there anymore. Actually, no, you can carry on planting there. You can carry on planting there. What we'll do instead is we'll build a platform there and there. Now we're going to put a lumberjack in. Doesn't really matter which way I face. They'll face down. There we go, like that. There and there. And those lumberjacks will have access to chop down these trees here. They can be built by our main town because it's within range. Even though we are the other side of the gate, you can see they can still build things over, so they can help out. And then these two, when they get people, they can come down and harvest trees in here, I believe. No, they cannot. They can't pass through the gate. Ah, okay. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll move the gate back. Pardon there. And now, they should have access to these trees. I can't see the line. I'm looking for the line. Ah, there it is. It's right down here. There we go. So now they can chop down. Maybe it was there already. I don't know. Let's double check that. Let's double check that. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Let's put the gate back in. I'm not sure what the gate actually restricts. No, it is down there. So they can travel through the gate. Okay, they can travel through the gate and come to the other side to chop down things. So we can get wood from here. So our forester here can be dealing with the second district as well, because it won't need that much wood. Just some, not that much. So speaking of wood, let's put in an industrial log pile. Right there. As good a place as any to put it. I also want to get some platforms in here, so that our district centre has access straight across the road, like that. So that's fine. That'll be fine, and we're not worried about that road there. That's not all that important. There we go. Okay. Okay. So let's also blow this up, I suppose. Goodbye. There we go. And we can flood this with water, and it can be for a grilled tomato drop. And we can build platforms on top of the water here, because it doesn't have to be very deep. It can just be too deep. We can build platforms here and put farms and things on this platform, so we have space to do it there and not use the land up where we want to put crops in. So the water, it will stay green for longer, because we're going to build a dam here and here to make the water flow this way rather than through here. So that's the idea. That's the idea. So the water should flow here, drop down level here, and then flow along. So yeah, that is the idea. That is the idea, and we're going to keep this like this. So okay. So let's also put in our distribution drop-off point. We'll put that. We'll put it there. Doesn't really matter where I put it. Does not matter where I put it. And let's set our limits. So what do we want to import? Well, we need to import planks. Or do we? Could we make this independent straight from the get-go? Just wondering whether that's an option. Is that something we could do? Could we make this in... I mean, power-wise, we could put a wheel in and that wouldn't really affect anything. Right? I mean, it's not flowing this way, so we can put a wheel in here right now, but or we could put an engine in and just get our things doing an engine, and then we could make planks and we can make everything, and this could literally be a brand new place that builds things all on its own. We'd have to send the goods up to make the engine, but I wonder if we do need to send anything up. Water pump you wouldn't have access to until we build over there. You wouldn't have access to it anyway. I suppose I'm just wondering if we could make it completely independent straight from the get-go. Because we can build an engine. We can build an engine like here. And go there. I know this is land that we were going to have for crops, but we've got land back here and land elsewhere. This would all be open land that can become crops. This is our industrial side, so and they can get access to this side from this bridge here. So let's do that. Let's see whether we can make it independent just with the help of an engine. So we'll put the engine in there, like we'll put it that way, and then we'll put in a lumber mill. I don't know if we're going to need a gear workshop here. We probably will. We'll put in a gear workshop as well. We also are going to need a wood workshop because the mine, wherever it may be, requires gears and treated planks, which means we need a pine forest up here as well. That's easy enough done. That is easy enough done. Yeah, we can put a pine forest in here, or over here, or wherever. The only thing we actually do want to export, I think we want to export explosives. That's one thing we want to do. We want to export explosives. So let's build a distribution post over here. I don't want to put it here. Oh, something else I did do, which I've just remembered. We're transferring power underground to here because I built a second explosive factory here. But now struggling for paper. We need another paper mill. So I might put another paper mill over here. But I was tempted to build out along here and build a paper mill. And also, I had the idea of putting on the end here an observatory, which I kind of want to do as well. Let's do all the things. Let's do all the things at once. So, Bob, and then doop and doop like that. And you might be thinking, well, what are you doing that for? What are you doing that for? Well, that's because we need to power an observatory. And I'm thinking a large wheel on the end, like so. Doop. We unlock the observatory, because we can afford it. And put the observatory right there. What do you think about that? And then that wheel powers the observatory on the end of the pier. Which I think is awesome. Although, I might move it back. No, we're not going to extend the pier any further. That'll be fine. Make that the lowest priority so it doesn't build that at all. And make the water wheel the highest priority so they build that as soon as they can. Because they'll build that, otherwise that wouldn't be good. Wouldn't be good. Okay. So we need distribution posts as well. Sorry, jumping about a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. Distribution post. Does not really matter where I put it. They do their things anyway. Don't want to put it up there. Kind of want to put it out the way somewhere actually. What about over here? What about over here in our newfound land? I like that idea. We'll put it over here. Put it here. So let's get ourselves a woodcutter and a road. And we will make sure these are all being cut down and they're actually spreading. So make sure cut them all down. Okay, and then we'll put a distribution post over here. Where's the game pause? Go, play. Play. Then we'll put distribution over here, and then we can set explosives up, so explosives can be done. So hey, they built the lumber as well, which is awesome. Awesome. So we also want, I said we want a gear workshop. Yep. We want treated plank workshop up here, I think. No, that's actually longer than the other ones, which is a little bit annoying, but it's fine. It's fine. This requires doesn't require any metal, even though it's very clearly made of metal, but it doesn't require any. Yeah. That's fine. And we'll put that in there as well. That's 250. This produces 400, isn't it? Yes, 400. We've got 50, 120, and that's 250. 250, 350, 420. So we're gonna tax the engine beyond its limits, but I'm okay with that. Those three buildings are just more than 400. I'm okay with that. That's fine. That's fine. That's 420 in there. So yeah, so we're going to be exceeding the engine, but that's okay. That's okay. And then for storage-wise, we'll just fill in the water, because we don't need to make it too deep. We don't need to do that. So we will literally just go, hey, would you fill in this water here, all the way along to there, and then we'll put a farm in here and some storage in here for other things, and yeah, and then beavers can cross it as well. They don't have to worry about certain crossing points. That'd be even better for us. That'd be awesome. Okay, we just need water here as well. We need water, so let's get ourselves a water pump. I could put that like literally there and just remove the one blip. Which I actually think I'm going to do. We're going to remove that, and we're going to put the pump on there. Okay, and then we're going to say, hey, would you prioritise all those, because that is the priority of things. Oh, and also prioritise the two in front of it, otherwise we can't get to it that way. There we go. Prioritise those to get ourselves a water pump, because we're going to need a water pump. And then we'll do storages for these here and other bits and pieces, and yeah, everything will be awesome when we send some beavers up here. What else do we need? We need food up here. Yeah, we're gonna have to send some food, because we can't harvest food instantly at the start of the game. So at the start, so we're gonna need food. I'm gonna put a path in there so the beavers can get access to that. Although I think you can get access to that from here, can't you? Yeah, you can get all the way up there. That's not neat. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to send some food up here. So till we get established, we'll have to send some food up here. This is gonna be grilled spider dock. I might just make this side all the industrial bits. Do industrial bits on this side here, and then some food and stuff down here. We want to get rid of this level here. I kind of wanted to blow this out even further down and make the trees larger, but we're not going to do that now. So it's fine. So right, you have done it here. You're awesome. Thank you very much. Let us put in our distribution post. We can go over there. And something else I haven't done as well. We haven't done any bushes or rooftops or anything like that for our beavers to live in. We haven't done any of that, like the little decoration things, which give you all sorts of free stuff. So I'm going to do that. And what we're going to do is we can't reach the top, unfortunately, but we can reach anywhere inside here, which is a little strange. Always a little strange to me that you can reach anywhere inside the storage, but that's how they do things. So I'm thinking of doing, that's a 2x1, that's a 2x2, that's a 2x3. There isn't a 1x3, which is a little annoying, but I'm thinking of maybe wasting some resources and putting sort of that in. I don't know. No, I don't like that on the side of those there. So what we're going to do instead is we are going to put in entranceways with rooftops on. Doop, 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 doop. There we go. And then we're going to put the berry bushes on top of these, because we can. So we'll decorate all along. Like that. There we go. And if we need anything else up here, we can put other things up here, like the Labour Monument and stuff like that can all go up top there. That'll be fine. And, there and that will give all our beavers a bit of an aesthetic boost. And the aesthetics boosts, we scroll down here, the shrub gives them working speed and the roof gives them working speed. So they work a little bit faster, which would be awesome. Which would be awesome. I don't have any campfires, we don't have any rooftop terraces. Don't know of anywhere to put any rooftop terraces or campfires. Can't really see anywhere to put that in. I mean, we could put them up here. Getting up there would be a bit of a pain. Getting up there would be a lot of a pain, so probably not. They'll have to live without the rooftop terraces. That doesn't give them anything anyway, it just makes children grow faster. So we might want a campfire in the new area. To help the children grow faster, to speed up the oh, let's put in a breeding pod there. There we go. That all fits all together nicely. Okay, so we have our distribution post. Sweet. Let's add a new route to here, and we want to say water and berry, and that'll do. That'll do. I think everything else can be sourced on site. Water and berries just to keep them alive. We could also set our distribution limits to be, well, 100 of each is fine, because we'll probably exceed 100 in normal storage, and then the main town will just top off District 2. District 1 will just top off District 2 whenever it's required. So okay, right. You are built. Awesome, you're producing 250. I didn't even look at what this needs. It needs 200. Cool. And of course, the great thing about this is that because of the way I've done this, the water is pushing around through here. I could increase the flow by adding 2 more here to force the water to go around more, but 200 is fine. That'll work perfectly well for our observatory, which isn't getting anything right now. I don't know why. We have plenty of planks. Oh, I think all our beavers are going up here and doing stuff up here, aren't they? Yeah, the lowest priority. So they're going and doing stuff up here, which is now done. So they're now going to go and do that. Awesome. So yeah, so they were helping out the other district first. That's cool. That's cool. We could also put in a storage here and already have a storage ready. Or a farm. We could put the farm in. Let's do that. I think we're going to change up this here. So we're going to destroy this, let the water flow in here. I've just realised it flew off the back of the map. Oh, I've made a mistake. Shouldn't have blown up that back line. Shouldn't have blown up that back line. Mistake was made. That's okay. We'll refill it there. We'll blow that up and we'll put levees in there as well. Okay, and then we'll destroy that. Well, we can do it now. It doesn't really affect us. Blow that up. We'll put a dam in there. And that will just let the water seep in here. But the water's going to pour straight out off the edge of the map because I didn't think about it. I didn't think about that. I forgot that was a thing. But that's okay, because our beavers from District 1 will come along and do that. And then the water's going to flow this way and still flow off the edge of the map. So it's fine. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The observatory is built. We can increase the amount of people in there. We don't have enough people. We could do some more beavers down here. But this produces vastly more science than these two. Vastly more science. So this is 3.1 an hour, and this is currently 0.7 an hour. But that's with a single beaver in it. The advantage of these two is that they run all year round, but they're done. They're done. You can go find jobs elsewhere. Hopefully you went to here. You did. So you become scientists over here instead. Oh, sorry. I misread that. What did I misread that? 0.78 an hour? That gone up now? Is that number changing, or am I an idiot? No. That's how long it takes for a single process. So it takes 0.78 of an hour for a single cycle to get 10 science. Whereas the other one, to get 3 science, was 3.1 hours to get a science. I think these have all been updated to do this now, so it tells you how quickly they run now, which would have been very useful a long time ago when we were trying to calculate stuff to figure it all out. So these take 1.3 hours to create a log. This takes 6 hours to create a gear. So it's 5 to 1, 1 lumber mill. I mean, if it was six gears, they would need 1 plank every hour. And this is 1.3 every hour. So if it's 5 gears, they need 1 plank every 1.25 hours. So yeah, so it's 4.8. I think we figured out that. So yeah. Also, these are spinning a lot faster now. I don't know if something happened to them, or they were changed, or whether the balance has just come along. I don't know. But they have definitely received a buff. The compact wheels have definitely received a buff. I'm all for that. I like that. The compact wheels were actually kind of like, if they stayed the way they were, I probably would not have used them again. I would have gone straight for these ones, or just gone with Beaver power, Beaver wheel power. But we do need more Beavers down here. We have space for 96. We currently have 81. If I put another pod in, we're going to add 17 Beavers. So we'll go up to 98, which is okay. I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with 98 Beavers. So, question is, where do we put the extra pod? We can put it up here. So, we can live up there. Wouldn't hurt being up there. There we go. We'll get an extra pod in. We'll increase the Beavers. If we need another housing or anything like that, we can go across this side because we've got a new forest over here. We have space to do that. We also have these townhouses, which are way more efficient when it comes to space. The large row house is 1 wide and 2 deep. I believe it might be 3 deep. No, it's 1 wide and 2 deep, and like 4 tiles tall. Yeah, 4 tiles tall. But its footprint, obviously being 1 and 2 deep, it's the same size as a barracks. You can put 3 of these in the space of barracks. So that's 8, 16, 24 beavers where 10 would be. The large barracks is obviously 16 beavers, but you could get 32 beavers and have a space spare. Put 3 in a row, 1 behind it, and have a space spare in the same space you get a large barracks. It is just taller, so you don't really get to build on the roof of them because they're way too tall to do that. But they are really good. They are really, really good. And we could fit some in next to our temple. If we wanted to, we could fit a couple of high-rise towers in there. That'd be fine. That's doable. But yeah, I am happy. We've got our observatory going. We're going to get some more beavers. Let's increase this here. I could turn down some things that aren't really in use. It was the printing press that had 2 people, didn't it? Unable to get materials. You can't get any scrap anymore. Let's turn the smelter off for a minute because we aren't getting any more scrap in right now. We have got 644 metal block, so we're okay. When we get scrap, we will export the scrap down here for this. This is not going to be anything major like that, so. Okay. Let's build a farm. An aquatic farmhouse. There? I really want to put a storage underneath that. I really feel the best way of doing that is put a storage underneath. you can't do that because the doors, it wouldn't work for the doors, would it? Oh, do you know what? Yes, it would. Yes, it would. We'll put a storage in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to go and build a platform there and a platform there, and we're going to lose a little bit of the land. Oh no, hold on. A little bit of land to to our farm area. So I'm just I don't think that's going to work. I don't think it's going to work because we need to connect a path to it. Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to go just stupid like that. There we go. And then a aquatic farmhouse. There we go. Boom. And then you can plant spider dock down here. Once we built this back here, because we can't build this yet. So yeah, there we go. We've got aquatic farmhouse. We'll do another aquatic farmhouse here if we want to get the other one, the cattail stuff. If we want to do that, we'll do exactly the same build up there. That'll work fine. Yeah, this will work fine. It's a bit weird. The path comes up here, but then you've got access to come down here to these. So, or access down here to these. It doesn't really matter which way you go. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We have 100 in there. So next episode, we will send beavers up here, and we will begin the transfer of stuff around, which will be awesome. All the important stuff. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.